Again. So now we lost the WAFCON this year. We lost the chance to qualify for next year Brazil Female World Cup. So because of that, you know, the reactions they were expected. You know, even the coach during the interview, he was so down, like he was surprised that this is happening. However, according to him, he was ready to face the music. Now he has been sacked, and information just reaching me now that the leadership of NFF, Nigeria Football Federation, they have been given 24 hours ultimatum to resign because the men team, they refused to qualify for the World Cup 2 times consecutively. Now, what's affecting the men is coming to the women now. The women now, for the first time now, they could not even deliver. Cameroon, for this WAFCON, they came through the back door to qualify for the WAFCON, but now they won the WAFCON. Then Malawi won Nigeria. Malawi just came for the first, they won Nigeria. Then South Africa for playoff, they lost that. So now they've been giving them ultimatum to resign. However, that is that for the local side. We have done the World Cup. We saw beautiful football. We have done the WAFCON. The WAFCON was just for us to get busy while we get set for the Premier League. So right away, I want to announce to you that good football is back.
Do you have any, for what you said, man, we want to believe that from the public concern, this disengagement from the appointment must have been enforced. But then, would you have any advice for them, those who are leaving their work right now, like the coach, Super Falcon coach, and those who have been affected? Do you have any advice for them?
Oh yeah, you know, I'm a resilience resource person, you know. So what the great task that I have is to actually tell people about resilience, how it matters in football and in life, you know. Like the WAFCON, the Nigeria team, they won it 10 times, so they came with high expectation to do it again. But they met disappointments, you know. So the girl...
Proper preparation.
Okay, there was no proper preparation. Yeah, so that's a good point. There was no proper preparation. Now, that is why we try to inoculate people. Yeah, you need to be inoculated before the incident happens. So you have a shock absorber when life happens. You get. So now preparation cannot be undermined. They didn't play enough. They didn't play friendly matches. They did come together to train. And before this, like my friend will say, they just called them from anywhere. Hey, where are you? There's a game over. Are you around coming? You know. And when they got to the field, it was obvious that they did not prepare.
They just playing their own team.
They did not prepare. So that is why we are training people on resiliency. We are training you to know what to do when life happens. So one of the 2-dimensional constructs of resilience is that 1, there will be adversity, there will be a kind of setback. Then 2, there will be positive adjustment outcome. So what we are telling people is that life happens, you know. But when you are not trained, you wouldn't know how to handle life events. Yeah, you get. So now we are saying when life happens to you, or when you come to the field of play and the opponent seems to be stronger than you, when the going gets tough, the tougher to get going. You have to double your efforts. You get. So I am very big on preparation. You know, you have to prepare. You have to train your mind how to respond before the situation. Yeah, you must train your mind how to respond before the situation. You know, so if you don't train your mind how to respond, life will overwhelm you. You know, so the girls, they go to the pitch. If you need to say the final match, they try to do everything, but you cannot beat a good preparation. South African side, they were prepared. Malawi side, they were prepared. Even the Zambia that will not only won 1-0, they were prepared. So now you need to check yourself every time if you still have what you claim to have. Yeah.
Do you want to say that they have picked a lesson from this?
Of course, they pick a big lesson. Now they are aware that other nations are not sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, then if you want to have it in a contest, be aware that your opponent is not sleeping. Yeah, your opponent is not sleeping. Then it's a competition. Like in life, is a competition. So you have to prepare to over deliver. You see why I love Osimhen so much. He doesn't joke. If you see Osimhen in Lagos, if he's on holiday playing with the boys in Lagos, you think he's playing La Liga. He doesn't joke. He wants to score the goals at all times. He doesn't joke. You know, so that is how you train your mind to be tough in tough situations, so you can always have a result. They were shocked. They were not